Welcome to the weekly Mesonet Weather Report. I'm Wes Lee. If you think it's been hot lately, just wait. As the old saying goes, you ain't seen nothing yet. Forecast heat for Saturday afternoon has us seeing some of the hottest temperatures encountered in a long time. Triple-digit heat is likely for a vast majority of the state. One of our most heat-tolerant crops in the state is cotton. In areas where moisture is adequate, mainly irrigated fields, the cotton crop is looking pretty good. One way to measure the heat as it relates to a specific crop is with degree days. The degree days for cotton at 3 locations are shown in this chart. The blue bars are degree days for Altus, Hinton, and Hooker. The orange bars are the 5-year average for those locations. This assumes a planting date of May 15th and run through July 7th. It shows this year's accumulation is very similar to the 5-year average in the south at Altus and at the middle of the state at Hinton. At Hooker in the Panhandle, it is running a little ahead of average. Expect degree days to climb rapidly over the next few weeks. The forecast is showing a much higher than normal chance of extreme temperatures as seen in red on this map for next week. Gary is up next talking about the ever-expanding drought picture in Oklahoma.
Thanks, Wes, and good morning, everyone. Well, we've had some pretty decent rains, at least over parts of the state over the last couple of weeks. How's it impacted the drought? Let's take a look at the new map and see what we have. Well, as is often the case in Oklahoma with the drought impacts that we're seeing, it's often 1 step forward and 2 steps back, and that's what we're looking at on the new map. We do still have severe drought across much of the western panhandle, and then we have a new area, a larger area of moderate drought that covers much of the northeastern quarter of the state. So again, when we talk about improvements, I'm afraid it was 1 step forward and then 2 steps back. So looking at those rains over the last couple of weeks, we do see lots of generous rains scattered here and there. Unfortunately, they are very scattered. So it really looks like Mother Nature just sort of threw up on this map. So some good rains in some places. The Panhandle got some decent rains, which is why we had some improvements there. And Eastern Oklahoma got some decent rains over the last couple of weeks. The picture becomes a little bit more clear if we go out to the 90-day time frame with this Mesonet rainfall map. We see much of the northwestern half of the state, basically 6 inches or less, and we get into certain parts of that area, like in Blaine, Kingfisher County, we get down to around 5 inches, less than 4 inches in Dewey County. Then out in the Panhandle, of course, it's less than 4 inches. And it looks like that pattern might stick with us. And now we see the outlook for next week from the Climate Prediction Center. Once again, greatly increased odds of below normal precipitation over that 6-day period. So certainly not good news there. As I've said before, having a drought going into the summer months is not a good situation, especially into July and August. But hopefully we can get some rain back in here and start to tamp that drought down a little bit. That's it for this time. We'll see you next time on the Mesonet Weather Report.